My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. In this video, I will be bringing to you how it happened in the courts where the Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defeated the zoo counterparts in their own backyard, and he was actually teaching them what their own law says. You will see how he mesmerized them. But before we dive into it, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos, and if you're new, I welcome you and urge you to do well to click that like button, subscribe to my channel, press that bell icon so anytime I upload another video you'll be notified. Other than that, let's go straight into it. So we are starting with this clip, okay, and you will see where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu began to lecture Binta Nyako, because he previously had asked Binta Nyako to recuse herself from trying him, because he is no longer believing that he will get a fair judgment from Binta Nyako because of so many things that he has come to realize. And Binta Nyako obliged and recused herself, but she went back and still came back. I don't know who is the head of the law, in Nigeria, because they are really damaging the judicial system in Nigeria, showing the whole world how corrupt they are. You know that this case is a high profile case. The whole world is watching. Remember that now the government of the West has changed, because Donald Trump is now the president, and he despises corruption. So all these ones that they are doing, they should know that Donald Trump is now the one, not the other person that was condoning their corruption. So let us listen to our Supreme Leader, how he mesmerized these people without any equivocation.
Why did the chief judge insist I was right? He left my case. If anybody is not happy in the case, then you need to go along. No, I cannot. Because I have a court order. I have a court order. You have released yourself. I have a court order. Anybody who disagrees with this order of court, go to appeal court. That's what you tell me all the time. You have completion issue. You cannot preside over this case number again. Not in this life. You cannot. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. A woman here cannot force this court to preside on my case. You cannot. Not today, not forever. You are recused and you stand recused. Tell the chief judge, Nnamdi Kanu said, for analysis. I recused him from my case. The state recused Justice Adama from my case. And the court insists Adama must hear my case. Adama insisted. So why must you insist to hear my case? I don't want you in my case. I don't need you in my case. You are biased. You are biased. You cannot be in my case. I want you to do.
You are fired. My people, do you know somebody that talks like this? President Donald Trump. You are fired. Kamala, you are fired. This is the voice of a lion. A man that does what he does without any fear of anybody. Do you understand? So far that you know that you are doing the right thing, you don't fear anybody. He's not even afraid of that death. That's what these people don't know. Onyendu had already died before even all these things. That's why he doesn't even care. But they will be more concerned that if anything happens to him, they have already started a war that will never end, because especially the Igbos will never forgive them. These youth of today, we never forgive them. The Biafran people, we never forgive them. So they know that Onyendu is someone that when he speaks with authority, and we can see it. Telling her that you have recused yourself. I refuse that you will supervise over my case. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I like that audacity. That is why even some of us, when we are getting tired and we'll watch this thing, see our supreme leader, how he is so vibrant, you will regain strength and know that this is a course to finish. I love it.
Injustice, and I will not subject myself to it. You stand accused and you must take my case. You cannot buy me.
This is a shrine of injustice, because I heard some people that are analyzing this thing and they said, but he called the Nigerian Court of Law a shrine. When people will go and take something out of context and begin to jungle with it, he called it a shrine of injustice. Why would there be injustice in that their court? Why would they be perpetrating injustice? Because the symbol of court is equity and fairness. Why are they biased? Why are they full of evil? And you are saying that he called what you are after is that he called your nonsensical court shrine. What is it? If there is something that is worse than shrine, that's what it is. Shrine of injustice. And you say there is not. I love Nnamdi. Carry go.
I'm telling you that now. So stop wasting your time. The issue of the past that the defendant has indicated that he will not take the formal application. I advise that the hospital was a simply day for hearing. You are not well. You are not well. I'm telling you, this is what I'm not well. This is an order of God. An order of God says, Justice Binta Nyako is recused. An order of God. Order she made as an order. The same Chief Justice writing the stupid memo he's writing. I recused him. He was focus official. He sat on appeal. I took him to NJC. I recused him. Why did he not say I must sit on your case? Why in the case of his lordship is he insisting? He wants to embarrass her. He wants to embarrass your lordship by asking her to come and sit on this case. Is that what you're saying? That's an order. Give it to him. He doesn't have it. Give him an order of God. It's an order of God. Give it to him. He doesn't have it. An order. Give it. He doesn't have it. It's an order of God. I take your permission. It's an order of God. I take your permission.
Onyendu. Hey, Onyendu said, take it. He doesn't have it. I said, take it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. And I wear that now. Recuse go away. You understand? Now you understand the recuse on a query. Onyendu. Well, you no go on because when money has changed hands, these people will begin to do like stupid people. The man Zuzu. Onye send the one of her, he doesn't send them. A man that has sacrificed everything, what does he even care about? He only cares for his people, the freedom of his people. He doesn't give a toss. That's what's going on.
And wisdom is very important in this matter. Telling lies. It is not right for you to be insulting the teacher. If you insult yourself, I will insult you. If you have no respect for yourself, I will insult you. Because people are telling the law, when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, you turn the law upside down. The law says one thing. If the law says this paper is white, when I go to court, they say it's black. When I say it's black, they say it's white. Is that law? I'm asking you, a senior advocate of Nigeria, is that law? Is the memo from Chief Judge, sufficient to set aside as a court order? The answer is no. Why do you want to check the law in my own case? His Lordship, Justice Binta Nyako, stand recused in my case. Cannot find me. Why don't you get it? Give me your certificate for fire so you can do your mathematics you always do. People without shame. I have here before me for the benefit of Superwoman because it seems she doesn't know the law. So I will tell you, this is national judicial policy of this country. Please give them a copy. National judicial policy of Nigeria. National judicial policy. I will tell you what it says. Because you don't know, I will tell you.
Biko, teach them. What if I've
talking about memo from the Chief Judge of the High Court. Judicial policy of Nigeria, 1C, I'm reading, Liberty. In the performance of judicial functions, the judge is subject only to the law and must only consider the law. The rule of law in every common law jurisdiction in the world is that once an order of court is entered, the only way to set aside it is by going on appeal. That's the rule of law. But it's not okay, you don't know. I'm going to see. A judge must not take or attempt to take orders or instructions of any kind from anyone, not the chief judge, from anybody that may influence his decisions in the performance of judicial function. It means that his lordship having entered an order of court, a decision between myself and her. An old man like this doesn't know.
Hey, onye ndu egbuola mmadụ, I'm telling you. He said you are a senior advocate, but you don't know.
Upside down. Listen, this is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact. Yes. Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyako what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra. My right to agitate. My right. They turned it from reasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking. Sorry, sir. Because these people, they are fools. They think they can mess around with people who are not educated. I am an educated man. I can't show them the petition for the simple reason that if you show it, what the judge
I am an educated man. Okay? Mazi, our supreme leader, is an educated man, not educated Odingende contraption, not all these gutter, all these intellectuals. He is not just educated in England, but he studied even the brain of a black man. That's the kind of education this guy studied. He studied via himself, by himself. He studied to know even the mentality of the white. Why are they suppressing the black race? Why are they against Biafrans? He studied history. He studied everything. This guy is very vast. He's a versatile person. He knows his onions very well. That's why he is actually saying a lot of things that some of these people may not even know. And some of them may know, but they can't say it. What is the difference? If you know something that you can say, you don't know it. That's you are even worse than someone that doesn't know it. So he is actually telling them that he's not a chicken, that he's an educated man. I love that word. So that they will not be thinking that he's one kind kwekwe. Let him he has actually proven it. The way he expresses himself teaches them even the law that they are talking about, telling them how they have failed, and expressing his resolve in what he believes in. That Biafra is what he's fighting for, and that is why he is fighting for Biafra, because of all these injustices that he is experiencing.
Now was that the case file was. I don't recognize anything Binta Nyako said today for the simple reason that she has no jurisdiction to try me. None whatsoever. I came out of courtesy and respect. She stands recused from my case and cannot try my case. There are things that are happening in this country that a lot of you do not know. It is my duty to make that very, very clear to all of you today. Because the lies are too much. The lies are too much. I sent a petition to NJC. I don't want to talk about it. Justice Binta Nyako is using her position for personal gain. For personal gain. Her son and her husband are facing corruption charges. And they told them that if they convict me, this is what happens. You can see it. They don't want the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out in Nigeria. That's the problem. Who is that person? I'm facing corruption charges. They sent her to my case so they can release or smoothen the pathway for the husband and the son. Who have the light? They are facing. It doesn't matter if they office. In a corrupt society, that's what happens. They are very, very corrupt. There is a breach of judicial oath. They have violated their judicial oath. They have shown bias according to Supreme Court.
Okay, so my people, before we continue, before the end of this thing, my people, you see what is going on right now. He began to expose what is actually the real deal. Because of corruption of the husband of this woman and the son. That is why they are now kind of hook necking this woman. They are kind of holding her tight, forcing her to even embarrass her, that she will be the one to finish it. And even when she doesn't want it, she has to obey, because she is running away from them, going to bring back the corruption that the husband and the son has actually done in the past. If you know, the husband has been, I think, one-time governor of, I think it should be Taraba, either Taraba or Adamawa state, one of these states. Okay, and they actually did a fraud of some billion naira or something like that. So there was an enormous fraud that the husband did. So they are holding her because of that. That is how corrupt people. This zoo, how they do is that they will know that you are corrupt. They will leave you. They will use you to gain their own whatever they want. And that is what they are doing now. They are using this woman. They want to use her to nail our supreme leader, so that when she does it, her reputation, her everything will be thrown to drain, and her career will end. So it will be the sacrifice that she will have to sacrifice for the corruption of the husband. So that is what is going on. So Onyendu now wants to expose this corruption that has been going on. The reason why they insist that this woman will continue to try him. Immediately they began to cause trouble. They try to cause confusion, and Onyendu confronted them. What did they do? They off the light. That is what is going on. And Onyendu say they can off the light. That is what you see in a corrupt country. So, and Onyendu continued a little. So let us finish hearing what he's saying.
They are biased against him. Supreme Court said so. And that is why what is happening in the judgments and rulings concerning him has been happening. So, disobedience to superior court orders. Supreme Court said you are biased. You are against this man. He should not have revoked his bail. Nigeria went to Kenya and kidnapped him. These things are in the public domain. Why, therefore, are they insisting on trying me? A court order was entered. In that very court order, it was said very clearly and succinctly that he is no more. No.
Oh, Onyendu, a man that knows what he's doing. A man that really knows what he's doing. Okay, so he now finished saying what he was saying, but there has been obstruction from here and there, so he couldn't get the statement out very well. But you know what? The little that he revealed, already many people went and began to dig out the corrupt family of Binta Nyako. So people have brought it out on the social media. You will see that the husband that was one time governor of Adamawa or Taraba, one of the states, was really involved in a very big corruption, and the son. So, and that is what Onyendu revealed today, so that the whole world will know that the reason why they are using the person that he called for her recusal and she recused herself, why is she still coming to try him? That is not possible. And another thing is that they have already said that you can't be charging someone of something that happened in the southeast and you are trying the person in Abuja, which is the center of Nigeria, and you can call it the north. So why are you trying someone in the north? Why he committed the offense as you claim? The purport of the offense was committed in the southeast. So why trying him in Abuja? So he said that she does not have jurisdiction to try him. And nothing that she said that very day that he heard, he didn't hear anything. This is coming from someone that understands even the law of his enemies more than themselves. My people, that is how it went down on Monday. Okay, a lot of people have said a lot of things, a lot of analyses, but one thing is assured. They say that the court is gone indefinitely, but let us hear from the legal luminary to hear what he said, and we will come back.
No way this case could have gone on anywhere, because in the first place, the court had lost jurisdiction to sit over this case since September last year. So we came here today on a limited appearance. We appeared under protest out of utmost respect for the judge and for the court, to listen to the court as to the reasons why we were invited before the same court that was recused in September last year. Nigerian public needs to understand the nature of a recusal. A recusal comes as a court order, and even non-lawyers are aware that once an order of court is made, the only way you can set it aside is to take it on appeal. Nobody appealed this order. The order is extant and subsisting, is still valid, and we were invited today to be informed about some memo from the chief judge that we don't even have a copy of the memo. So our submission on the record is that the court stands recused until that order is set aside.
Now, sir.
Well, Senator is a word of art for indefinite adjournment. So she had no business, the court, like I said before, even having the case before her today. So adjourning it, Senator or not, really, it doesn't apply. But remember that we had requested this adjournment, Senator, last year, but it wasn't granted. But now, well, it's up to the judiciary and the federal government. We are not the prosecutor, we are the defense. You throw the ball to us and we catch the ball. We cannot reinstitute the case. Let them do the right thing. Our client recused the judge, and the judge consented to the recusal through a court order. So we await the day that this case will be recalendared before a new judge to try it. We're not afraid of trial, but we're afraid of injustice.
And aren't you scared that it might come back to her again? What if it's brought back to her?
Well, under the constitution, it shall be resisted. It will be unconstitutional to have the same judge who stands recused to recalendar the same case and try it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so my people, you heard the lead counsel, that is still the special counsel, Aloy Ejimako. He said two important things here, right? That first of all, the judge, in the person of Binta Nyako, does not have the jurisdiction to try this case here, okay? And it has been something written to that effect, okay? And she being recused, that recusal has not been revoted. So her coming on Monday to do that nonsense, that is against the law. Then he went further to say, when they asked him, what if after all said and done, she will still be the one to come when a new calendar is set? He said that it's not done, that they will resist it. But prior to that, they asked him about indefinite, okay? And he said that they actually had requested for that last year. So this indefinite, people are thinking that is bad. It's not really bad. He demanded for indefinite adjournment, okay? So, but it wasn't granted. So granting it now is like win-win, okay? So it's not like a bad thing, because they don't need to try him if they don't want to follow the order of the law. Then they don't have the right to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a jurisdiction that is not the right place. So my people, that is where I will be drawing the curtain. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, press that bell icon, so anytime I upload another video, you will be notified. Other than that, peace out.